to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Polly. If you're a team subscriber, hey darling, welcome back home. Yo, these kids are driving me insane. But today is Wednesday. We are doing, okay, wait, let me tell you. So my friends, we all stay very far and all have busy life, especially my best friend, Lesejo. So we came up with this concept where I actually saw it on one of my favorite YouTubers, Alia's face, where she FaceTimes her friends and they watch TV and they just talk. Because we live so far from each other, it feels real because it's FaceTime and it's in real time, you know. So I was like, let me just do that concept and show you guys how we do it and chill and talk everything friends. You guys have been asking about me and Lisa's friendship, so I was like, why not? But of course we have to feature the one and only. If this flavor could talk, it would literally beg me to leave it alone. But also, since I'm a gym girl, I'm gonna have some grapes, some seedless white grapes, and some blueberries because I'm going to gym later. We are on episode 3 of season 1 of Ginny. Was it Ginny and Georgia? I think. I'm not a soapy person, but that thing goes up. I love it so much. It's so cool. And obviously because it is, I feel like it's a millennial show. Millennial. It's us, the young ones. Guys, I'm 30, but I will not die in this world of 30. Okay? So let's go chill, watch some TV, talk, and have a brutal fruit. I was about to chuck it down, but because I'm a lady, I'll pour it in a glass. Cheers, bestie. Lychee stage would always be that girl. I just feel like it's close to having a champagne. That's just how I feel. Like, cheers, besties. Let me call it Soho. We're gonna sit down, turn on TV, then we'll call it Soho. And this is all I'm having because I'm a gym bunny now. If you think about it, this is actually a great concept. I don't know why we didn't think about it sooner. Because tell me why I can watch TV with my babe. And then hi Beth. Oh, this flu, thank God I didn't come. Thank God I didn't come because like there's actually no ways. At least you're being warm. If I had come, I would also have flu now.
Yeah.
Have I just and I'm like, how am I gonna watch Ginny and Georgia with what's this thing? The sound from there is gonna make noise for me. It's definitely gonna be a lot of admin for me to be shooting.
Yeah.
And then you so guys, there's Beth. Beth, say hi.
Hi.
I'm literally forcing you to have a brutal fruit. I'm so sorry, my love. You'll be fine. You'll be better. Go back, okay?
I'm usually here too. Look at the other side.
Before I start, we're on season 3 of Kana King. I'm on season 1, episode 3 of Ginny and Georgia. And I was like, I'm gonna watch it, but because of what's this thing? It's too loud. If I had to put the TV on, it's gonna be too loud, and it was gonna overshadow the quiz. Remember, I told you I wanted us to answer like a few questions from it.
Like a questions, yeah.
Exactly, because I got DMs like, how long have you and Lisa been friends? Also, how do you manage not seeing your friends all the time? You're a good friend. Thank you guys. I know I'm a good friend. I try, but I hardly see her because she lives Lisa, you live in Centurion. That is too far from me. That is too far from me. So I'm gonna answer your questions today and make it cute. But it's clink before we start.
Okay, clink.
Bestie. I need to get you the glasses. Even like I got you the glasses. Where are they? You left with them the last time.
I have a toddler in the house. Everything is blinked. It's her fault.
No, there's actually no way. Guys, I gave her so many glasses when she was here. There's no way she can't say she doesn't know where the glasses are. I'm looking for the questions because most of them are ones that were sent to me. But some of them obviously were the ones that I wrote down myself because everybody was sending in the same thing. Ever?
Yeah.
So the first one was, I hope you guys can hear her. Even like she's shouting. Do you tell what she's? I'm sure she's asking, what are you doing outside?
Like.
She must relax.
Um,
Okay, so the first one was, who really knows the real unfiltered me? Having an honest, heartfelt conversation about what true friendship means to you both. How many years has it even been? 9 to 10 years.
Are we even counting at this point?
I've lost count. I don't want to lie to you. It's been 9 to 10 years. I've lost count. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Well, I know it's forever, so I just stopped counting. Doesn't matter.
listen, I don't even have a what is it called? This is a friendship anniversary. Guys, we need to have a friendship anniversary.
But it's actually on your birthday, is it not? We actually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, it's
Your
gonna be
birthday and our anniversary.
Wait, it's gonna be when? What? How old was I? Turning 21.
Yeah.
Oh, we first met. Yeah, we met when I was turning 21. That is crazy, but and I'm 30, so it's 9 years.
9 years, yeah.
9 years and counting. But my friend is not counting because the first one was, how often do you guys fight?
Yeah.
No, she mustn't say, oh, she's lying. Before, it's almost as if it's a relationship.
Before, I think when we were still younger,
yes,
we were just still trying to understand each other, find our feet, and a lot of things. Actually, a lot of things we took it too hard, and it caused fights.
But it was never like crazy fights.
They were never hectic. We
exactly
had to take breaks. Like, okay, you know what? Let me go breathe. You go breathe. We will reconvene because.
Guys are so strict. Let me not lie to you. She's very strict. That's the number one reason for our fights. Extremely strict. She's like her mom, even worse now. So the first one was.
I am.
I think the first one was I was hosting a makeup master class, and then we fought about the prices of the.
What's the name of the hotel in Pretoria?
I don't even remember, but we fought about the price of how much the makeup class was. Yo, guys, that was the biggest fight of our lives. I just didn't understand. Because I wanted to be...
You just took everything personally. I'm trying to help you here. Like, relax, you know? But also...
It was the first one. I just felt like it was the first one and it should have been perfect. So...
Yeah.
Maybe I thought Lisoko was beefing with me. You know those friends where you tell them something and be like, oh, this one, she wants my life. I thought she was beefing with me. I literally thought Lisoko was beefing with me. I was like, this girl, she wants to host the masterclass. That's why she's beefing with me. So it was a big fight. I think there was one of our fights. The biggest one ever. But then after the whole...
I didn't even attend it, actually.
You didn't even... Now come to think, she didn't even attend it. I can't believe it. She didn't even attend it because of how big that fight was. Even though who intervened, I think it was your best friend at the time. Kind of, what was his name?
Sebastian.
Yeah, I took her from somebody. Her best male friend intervened. She was like, guys, you can't be fighting like this. He even planned a surprise. Was it a surprise lunch at that hotel upstairs? Yes. Yeah. And then we spoke. And then everything went back to normal. I think when it's a true friendship, you should treat it like a relationship. You know that you guys will constantly fight. You know that you guys will always disagree. It's not a proper friendship if you guys agree on everything. It just doesn't make sense for me.
Yeah, it just means someone is not being
honest there. Yeah. It should never be when you're a yes man or your friend is a yes man. It just can't. It can never happen like that. So that was our biggest fight. And I was reading something yesterday on TikTok. It said, it's so crazy how you don't know. But okay. Oh, someone asked me what's my best friend's favorite color. I don't even know. I know all her psychological what. Guys, I don't know.
Deeper things.
I don't even know. I don't know.
You know? Yeah.
So what they're saying is, when did you know your friendship was different?
Wow.
Can I start? I think it's because I used to question it a lot, but then I realized that it's just what it is in terms of it being different. That's what made it different. We hardly see each other. Guys, I see Lisoko maybe once every 2 months. And I used to question it because there's always going to be a best friend and then there's always going to be a close friend. No, I think there's a best friend and a close friend. I had a friend that I was always talking to in the morning, calling, FaceTime, whatever, every single day. Let's say whenever she calls, I know it's either something serious, I know it's either something that I must do or something like that. But just calling Jay and be like, oh, okay, hi, I'm just checking up on you. That's just weird for us. Because the day we see each other, we will not stop talking. I think that's what made our friendship last even longer. Because we hardly see each other. So that for me is what made it different. And then I was like, oh, okay. Maybe those are the dynamics of our relationship and our friendship. I shouldn't be putting it on everything that I'm doing with my other friends and expect her to be in it as well, because that's not our friendship dynamics. So,
sorry guys.
That's what makes it different. Guys, she has proper flu. This is why I didn't go to her house. Thank God for technology. Because I would have died.
I think for me, it's always been different because I had to understand you for who you are. Yes, I like going out and whatever, but for the mere fact that you understood that I just want to be at home. I don't
No, but that was before, Bess. Before, obviously, we'd like going out, but now we all want to be home.
We all want to be home.
Who wants to be outside?
In that time, for the mere fact that it survived that,
yes,
it was difficult for me to see you hanging out with, that one person all the time. And I'm like, oh, I wonder how close they talk, all of these stuff.
Oh my God.
And I've always known I had my place with you. You were still my safe space. Even when you were out there and whatever, you would drop everything. If I were to call and for whatever reason, I knew you would be there.
But Tom, you know what happened when we fought and then your grandmother passed away? That was also one of our biggest
Apparently you even unfollowed me. When now?
Guys, I'm very quick with the unfollow and block button. If you come, I'm very quick.
I didn't even realize what happened.
I don't even know what happened. We fought about something. I blocked her everywhere. And then she texted and she was like, my grandmother passed away. I literally dropped everything I said. There's no way. There's no way.
You showed up in the
And then mind you, I had a flight to catch that same day.
On that same Saturday. And it was an international flight.
Exactly.
2 hours before. It was just a mess.
It was a mess, but I was like,
we were not even speaking. I wasn't even expecting you to be there. I didn't even bother myself to be like, hi,
are you gonna come?
Whatever. I just wasn't there. But you showed up.
No, I said I'd rather miss this flight than miss this funeral because this person
else, we will sort it out later.
Rather.
You knew I needed you there.
Exactly.
You knew how much
your grandmother meant to you.
It took.
Exactly. So when they were going to the graveyard, I think I had to leave because that was my and it's an hour drive from Bryanston to Sosha. So So I didn't go to the graveyard, but I was definitely
you showed up and obviously you could have easily just said I was traveling that day, and obviously I would have to understand.
Exactly.
The mere fact that you had to, even the night before, make sure you're all packed. You did this because you knew in the morning you have to wake up early, drive to Soshanguve, come back, get your luggage.
Yo, guys, that was the craziest day because I was like, if I missed, I would have been upset. Obviously, if I missed that flight.
It took extra effort.
Exactly.
For someone you were not even speaking with.
Exactly.
Let's just take that in.
Exactly.
It was a lot for someone you were not even speaking with, where you didn't even know where our friendship was, whether we're still friends, are we not friends, what's happening, but you just didn't care about all of that.
Guys, friendship is a concept. This is what I'm saying. It's like a relationship. Just actually know it. Because it's like showing up for somebody even if you're upset. I think that's where the love goes because you're upset but you still show up. I think that's where the whole thing of it being in a relationship actually makes sense. It's an engagement. You get married. But what do you love most about your friendship? The dynamics. It's very different. It's extremely different. besides the fact that Lissy was is a year old, basically a year older, né?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 31. I'm 30. I think she's got more wisdom than me. The fact that it's still standing after so many years. You would think that a friendship is always about seeing each other, going out. I remember when she first started being in a relationship. Oh, I hated that man. I couldn't stand that man because now Chigi Lisoko can't go out anymore. I can't see my best friend every other day. I'm like, leave him and focus on us. Okay? Because what does she mean? Guys, I couldn't understand it because every time maybe we go out on a date, she'd get to a date and then after that, she'd call him and be like, I'm here. I'm like, why are you doing that? I could not understand. That's how you cannot understand something that you're not in. You know what I'm saying? So for it to withstand all of those things, it just makes it even more special because not even boys can separate us.
And it has since evolved, eh?
Exactly.
Exactly. We are now.
Exactly. It really has. That's why I'm like, it's crazy because before you measure it according to how often you guys speak, but then you realize that speaking that much doesn't necessarily mean that, okay.
As long, when you guys see each other,
you know what I'm saying? Because when we see each other, the phone is even hardly even, it's just pictures. After pictures, the phone is down and we just talking. Just filling each other in about what happened. So I think that is what is different from all our friendships. And with Lesego, our friendship is not loud. And by loud, I mean going up. All my friendships are different. Mpo is the only gay friend that I have. And then you have Kanye. Kanye, you guys don't even know Kanye's face because she does not want to be on social media.
She does not want to.
My friends know Kanye because she's been to my birthday, but you know. So all my friendship dynamics are different, but I feel like it's more different with Seho because she's my best friend and she's the person that I know the longest. But now it makes sense because with other friendships or that I've seen with people, they'll be like, I hardly see my best friend. I see her once in every 2 months, and that's the friendship that has lasted the longest.
Yeah, that's the most. That's where the value is.
Exactly, because it's not about constantly seeing each other. So
it's not performative. You don't need to perform.
Exactly.
For our friendship, you know. It's just us.
Exactly.
That.
I mean, how do you even ever post anymore? So it's just that. How do you support each other even when you don't speak every day? Oh, can I answer this one, please?
Yes.
I was trending on Twitter. I didn't know about it. People were saying stuff about me. She was in all the comment sections telling them, I've never told you this. She was in all the comment sections telling them nonsense. You don't know. Because I only saw that because Letabo showed it to me. Letabo showed it to me. So I was like, Lesego is busy getting her head chopped here because of you. I'm like, what did she say? It's like, she's fighting everyone. And I'm like, she didn't even tell me. She didn't even call me to say I'm training. She didn't even say, Bess, they talking about you. She just was, everyone was just getting it. And I was like, these are the type of people where you keep, because I'm not there, I don't see it, I'm not on Twitter, but she's fighting for my battles. And I truly appreciated it. I think that she showed up for me.
Because I wasn't doing it to score any points.
Exactly with me.
I was doing it because I was your friend. Whether you saw it, you didn't see it.
Exactly.
I didn't care about that.
Exactly.
You know?
And there was another incident. And there's another incident that happened. Obviously, I won't talk about it. And she stood up to that person. She stopped being friends with that person, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that person was talking about me. I said, I
just didn't get it. Like,
exactly.
Today, I still don't get it. What do you mean? You know.
So friends that will what's the word? That will shield you when you're not even there. I think that's a true friend, and they don't even have to come back and tell, oh my God, they're talking about you, and I told them to stop. No, it's not scoring brownie points. It's just you being a good person and a good friend.
And for me, it's like you don't have to like her, because she's my best friend and you guys know her as however, but you will respect her in my presence. That's all I'm saying. You know, like, you will respect her, you will be civil, you will be human, you will get to talk shit about her in my face.
I have to
like
bleep that out.
You know?
So yes, I didn't even tell her about it. This is the first time she's hearing about it. I never told her about it because I was just like, that is my girl. When you see her, you see me.
And that's on.
Oh, period. That's all fact, okay?
Yeah.
How do small moments help you reset, recharge, and feel seen? How do small moments make you reset?
You know, to be loved is to be seen.
Well, why I say she's wiser. You see, I see Michael and Maya Angelou to be loved.
And that's just the premise of it. And you know, it's crazy because people. I remember I'm not mentioning any names. Someone was like, "So you know, being best friends with Dolly can open some doors for you, and you know, she's a big person and whatever." And I'm like, you need to understand that I'm not friends with Dolly.
Exactly.
I wanna
Exactly.
benefit anything, or you know, I'm friends with her because I love her. I like her as a person. She's my girl. You know, she's my sister. I don't like. She knows so much about me, my family dynamics, this and that. You know, I'm not friends with her because I wanna benefit anything, or I want to social climb, or I wanna be an influencer. I wanna do all this.
Yes.
No, her and I are in different leagues, and I appreciate the fact that she understands where I am and I understand where she is, you know? And for the mere fact that she's able to support, you know, the kind of dynamics I have, like in terms of my work and whatever, it's so stressful sometimes. But I know you just support me in your way, in your own way.
That means a lot to you.
Like, it's just so beautiful. You know, I feel seen by you. I feel heard. I feel understood.
I'll save some for my wedding day, but don't save some. Save some for my save some for my wedding day. Hilang. No, I get that. I really get that. Because a lot of times, I think, especially when you're an influencer, people befriend you because of they know that you'll get them somewhere.
Yeah.
They know that you'll get them some things, and like, they just know. You know? Because with me, there's always my +1, 2, or my Brutalfruit event. You get people to be like, "Hi, can I come with you to the Brutalfruit?" I'm like, "Sana, if I come with you, just know my life is over." Because so it's just that thing where people befriend you for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And she's known me way before there was even a Miss EXO. Okay?
Before even you.
Exactly. 2021, before the brand was even a brand. So I think that's where it all pens down to be like it's that's how I feel seen by her. She doesn't see Miss EXO. She knows Tolly. She doesn't know, but that's why Miss EXO was dropped, because it's not Miss EXO anymore. So eternally grateful for that and our friendship and how everything has panned out in the past 9 years. It's been a rocky one, but now that we understand each other more, there hasn't even been a fight ever since your grandmother, because we're in the same space, we're in the same place, mentally, physically, you know, we understand each other more. So it's just that, man. It doesn't have to be.
And I'm glad, I'm happy actually that we are where we are in terms of our friendship, because now we know we're actually gonna grow together. We're gonna grow up together. Our friendship is gonna be more fruitful, because you know, once you survive those early teenage turbulence, your early 20s,
Exactly.
and now we're in our 30s, and it's just blossoming. Now we understand each other more. So it's like, that's my person.
That exactly. It's up from here. It's weddings, it's whatever, it's babies,
whatever
whatever blessing God gives us, it's that.
Exactly.
But I wanted us to watch Ginny and Georgia, but I can't because we had to talk. But I hope you guys do enjoy our little mini friendship conversation with my friend. And I'll see you in two months. Because there's a little glimpse. We got this is our second video together actually, because our first one, I'll link it down below for you guys. Our first one we did it, I think, like 7 years ago, 2 years after.
When I just moved into that new place of mine,
it's been too long. So I'm gonna put that one underneath for you guys, and you guys will see. You actually see the growth. You actually
Yeah,
see where we
that
came
should
from.
be- Yes,
And how you get me
remember.
exactly.
My
So I'm definitely
God.
gonna put that one down here, and then you guys can watch that one and watch this one and see that there's there's been actual growth, man. So
We even
Yeah.
look so different.
no, you look best. You don't even age. I look like I've grown from that video. I was watching it yesterday. I was like, yeah,
But
Mutu,
the
what?
hair has always been banging.
Please. But you even have a bob on there. That's how much you love a bob. Guys, she made me go buy a bob. I was like, this one is actually insane.
That's nice.
But yeah, we'll see you. You'll see us together on the 9th of August because it's
Yeah.
another event. So hope you guys do like the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Best clink before we go. I'll see you on the 9th. Clink, my love. Love you.
I have this.
What?
You know?
Wait, oh, you can go. Is it
So
part,
everything I'm just
was it
like-
part of the goodie bag?
Yeah.
I remember. All the ones that got their goodie bag.
Rapping.
That was in your goodie bag.
representing.
If she wasn't working, she'd definitely be a Brutalfruit influencer, let me tell you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, dolls. I'll see you.